Frickin' iPhones are a pain in the ass. I don't know how long I've been talking to this thing and it wasn't recording. Okay. Hold on. Okay. And now let's see what's going on here. Piece of plywood is in there tight, man. I don't know why the hell this phone ain't freaking focusing. But I'm gonna let you go. Alright, so I got this second piece of plywood up. It's wet underneath. And there's ants down in there, like an ant nest. So, well, the wood is really not in that bad a shape. And the floor is not bad. Galvanized is pretty much intact. So that's good. Wasn't that much of a leak. Hey, look, a drill bit. Been there since 2007. Quad cut. Looks like tin coated. Whatever they call that stuff. So, yeah. It's kind of a pain taking these things out because the screws are tough. But, yeah, that's a good thing I'm doing it, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to do there. Gonna have to cut the wood around those tubes. Nope, sorry. Yeah, over there. This video thing's a pain. But, yeah, she's... So we had a leak here. You can see the drip mark. And this side of the window had a leak. Small. Yeah, it's kind of hard to show with the poor lighting. Now there's a streak right there. There, now you can see it. So, gosh. Oh, you can even see right there. I can see it. It's reflecting back water. But I can't get it to show up in the iPhone lens here. But right there, it's actually a wet spot. Alright, so the floor's coming up. I was hoping that the plywood would be good enough to just put right back down again. Yeah, those are ants, not termites. I mean, the wood is sound. Just hit that with my belt sander, knock all the crud off of it. I might just put that back. I mean, geez, you know, how many sheets of plywood that is? This is going to be a few $100s worth of wood if I replace it. And, you know, maybe the further back I go, they might be better. I mean, I'd like to either replace or flip this next piece over because the way the floor was adhered so well, it tore the wood up when we peeled it off. I mean, it's pretty bad. And this other sheet back here did the same thing. This one. I mean, there's a lot of, I don't know. I'll figure out what I'm going to do. I don't know what that plastic is from. It must be from when Ken was here. Whatever seal he had was going to seal the cellophane. Wait, re-glued my window for me. What a good friend, man. Jeez. Alright, so I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something. Okay, got the next one up. It's wet here in the middle too, if you can see. Pretty much. Let me back up some. If you follow the stain, looks like the water was coming in from this window. I just having a hard time seeing here in video, but so pulling the wood up will help me find leaks better too. I just hope I can get these windows to seal. Yeah, this spot here is where the sofa is going to go, up to the driver's seat and back, whatever space we got between where the cabinets and the kitchen sink are going to be. I wish I didn't have to deal with this air conditioning thing, but, or at least if it was, you know, straight, not zigzag. The zigzag is in there to fit around the bus seats. But now the bus seats are not there. I could make this go straight and it would look a little bit nicer, and put the zigzag at the bottom where you won't see it. So many little details, man. Alright, keep going. So now back here you can actually see the screws. So it's coming up easier once we got past away from that really bad rusted area, or first two pieces. So they're coming up pretty easy. I just need to decide how we're going to do this. I mean, it's going to be easy to grind or sand down these rust spots a little bit and use some Ospo or naval jelly or something and take care of the rust and coat this with some kind of something or other. Probably paint. And I guess I will be insulating this floor. Put down 1x4s with insulation like I've seen a lot of the other guys do, and then put plywood over the top of that. I just need to figure out where I'm going to be attaching whatever and make sure that I have 1x4 that I can bolt through the floor and not have hollow spots with just insulation, so I can get some nice sturdy mount of kitchen cabinets on this side and refrigerator on one of these sides. Shower is going to be back there. It's going to need to have a wall. We're right about where that pail is, on the other side of that fender hump, wheel hump. I'm going to put a wall all the way to the ceiling so I can put the plumbing and a shower head. And we're going to put a shower pan as close as we can get to this hump. So that wall is going to have to mount, probably, I can mount it to the side of that edge of that hump there. It's going to be about 34 inches away from the wall because it's a 32-inch shower pan that we think we want. We saw at Home Depot, it's a quarter of a circle. I don't know what they call it, but it goes in the corner and it comes out round. So it'll give us more bedroom space in the middle of this area. And the challenge that I got here is I want to make sure that my wall is away from this opening, pretty much on top of those screws. You can see the line there where the decorative bezel covers. I guess you call it a bezel trim. So I need to be right over those screws, which is like pretty much right in the middle of that line, which is actually over the hump. So I think what we're going to do is build this wall. I hate to go over the windows. If I build the wall over this window, or this window is going to be coming out, I build the wall up to this edge so that window can still be removed if need be. Then the wall will be right over the edge of this, up to, say, right around here, about a third of the way through. Dang it. If that hole was only back just a couple more inches, or the wheel humps were just forward a little bit more, I'll come up with something. The toilet bathroom is going to be on this side, and we're going to put a wall here too, in the same place as the wall on the left side. So this, at least this is what the plan is. Between these two walls, we can put a doorway to give us privacy for the shower, the toilet, and the bedroom area back here. And then over the wheel humps is going to be refrigerator and cabinet and stuff. At least that's the plan. So that gives us, it makes it kind of tight in the back here. I mean, well, I think it's not tight, but it's just, it is what it is. But that'll give us the whole front of the bus for kitchen and living room, which will be, you know, where we're going to spend more of our time, I would think. So I'm comfortable with that plan. I sure would have liked to have the bed in here long ways though. We're going to have to put the bed sideways. Putting the bed long ways won't give us enough room to put the shower here and the toilet here. So then we would have to put those in front of the humps, which would still work, but then it's going to take about 3 feet out of the living area. It'll start to come together when I'm actually going to have to start buying some things so we can lay them on the floor and help visualize. I mean, I've drawn this thing out in AutoCAD, but it's just nothing like having to lay it down. We've got the mattress in the house. We'll just bring the damn thing in here, lay it on the floor, and buy the shower pan, because we know we want that shower pan. I mean, I could actually do without a shower, but I'm saying that now. But probably would regret that later. So yeah. I was really hoping I would have to pull this floor out and just start the build. But I'm glad I'm doing it. Get this thing spruced up. Because I was actually thinking about this. You know, I'm 57 now, and I'd like to retire at age 60. So that gives me like 3 years to put this beast together, which is plenty time. I'm quite sure I can do this in less than that. But so what I do to this floor needs to last 3 years, plus however long I want this thing to last. So if I'm like really liking it, we might want to do this for 5 years, who knows? So I gotta think about a 10-year lifespan on everything I do here. So this floor needs to be thoroughly cleaned, treated for rust, and sealed up so it'll last 10 years. Because I'm pretty sure my daughter and son are gonna want this thing. Or at least that's how it seems. So, here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's one in the middle there. And we got, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got one in the middle there. Yeah. Yes, all the way around the perimeter. Nothing in the middle. Oh yeah, one in the middle. I'm just not feeling like doing this. It's too hard to see. I think I'm going to call it quits for the night. And, jeez, lighting. It's hard to work when you can't see, man. Okay, guys. Good night.